Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schultz, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
We are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to show you how to use a TENS unit with hand pain. Specifically, we're going to show you correct pad placement. At the end of the video, we're actually, as a bonus, and also we want to promote that you want to move always when you have TENS problem, like when you're going to use TENS.
With pain, yeah.
Add some movement or exercise along with it. Maybe not while the TENS is on, but after the TENS has been on. So we're going to show you what is called the six-pack range of motion. It's from Mayo Clinic is where I learned it, but I'm sure they're not the ones that invented it.
Sound like a Wisconsin thing to me.
Yeah, six-pack, yeah, it does. All right, Brad and I have tried dozens and dozens of units over our careers, and we have always found the units to be really fine, acceptable. A lot of them are powerful, a lot of them are compact. The only thing is with some of them, I thought their instructions are terrible on some of them. And so what we decided after a bit is that we're going to endorse just one brand. We endorse the iRelieve, basically because it is compact, powerful, approved by the FDA. Really got their act together, this company. Really good instructional booklet that comes along with it. Good customer support, all those things. Got a lot of range of units. It's their thing. You know, that's what they do. They do TENS units.
Right. So they got the wireless one that we're endorsing and give instructions on, the 8080, which Bob has in his hand, which does not take batteries. It's chargeable.
Rechargeable.
With a USB. And then this one is kind of the intro one, a little cheaper, but it does have batteries.
Yeah. So if you want instructions, I will show you step-by-step videos on how to use these three.
Right.
So go to bobandbrad.com. By the way, this is completely free. bobandbrad.com. Go to the program section. We have an entire program on TENS unit. By the way, we have an entire program on sciatica and plantar fascia too.
Right.
So you may want to check those out. But go to that program section, look for TENS, and then look for the 8080 or the 1313 or the 5050, whichever one you want. If you bought a different TENS unit, you're going to have to use their instructions because we can't help you out because we don't know every TENS unit that is out there.
But the pad placement will be the same for any TENS unit that we're talking about today specifically. And along with the program, each video under TENS has its own PDF printout. So you don't have to go back and look at the video all the time. You can use it for a reference, which is a really nice convenience.
So when you want to see where we put the pads, you can just look at it, print it out, and you'll have it with you when you want to put the pads on. With the hand, you are pretty limited on what you're going to do. You're pretty much going to use just two pads because these come with 4 pads generally, 2 channels, and each channel has 2 pads. So I'm hooked up to one channel right now. I'm actually hooked up to channel 2 right now.
These 2 pads would be channel 1.
Yeah. Now you can also basically go 2 pads on the, this would be considered the front of the hand to the therapist.
Palm?
The palm of the hand, and this is the back of the hand or dorsal surface for the therapist.
Right.
So you can put 2 on the back there. Really, there's no room for 4. There just isn't. So, some of the guidelines, you may want to wash with soap and water prior.
For sure,
because you'll remove the oils from your skin, which can be a little bit harmful to the pad.
Yeah, and they won't
stick as well.
They won't conduct as well, so they won't work as well, especially on the hand.
Especially over time, too.
Yeah.
I mean, the first couple times you'll be fine, and then all of a sudden you'll find it won't be working as well. A little water on the pad surface, too, will help take some of that oil off and make the pad work better again.
You get the water, but get the water off before you stick it on.
Right. So this is one setting or one placement here that we put. I got channel 2. Generally, you want to try to keep at least the pads width apart. So and again, there's not a lot of room in the hand. We like it so that you can actually move your hand a little bit. Obviously, you can't use your hand while these are on. So this is going to be something where you're maybe watching TV or fairly stationary.
Right.
You can. We just tried this.
Works really good.
You can actually put it around a finger.
Right, one finger if you got a real painful finger.
And then I have the other one. And it's funny when I did this. I felt it really strong in the finger. I only went up to level 1 or level 2 on the intensity, but I didn't feel this pad at all.
Right.
So that's just how it was working, but it was definitely working on that finger.
Right.
So if you go to the back of the hand, why don't we take the yellow ones, Brad, just so that's channel 1. Same thing, you can put one right there, and then one a little bit lower. I'm almost getting onto the wrist now. Maybe I'll stay a little bit off the wrist.
Actually, you could treat it like this. Say your pinky was really painful and the back of your hand was painful. This
would be acceptable.
Right.
This is all an experiment. You know, you're going to try these things. You're going to see what works for you. When you find what works for you, you just keep doing that. You don't need to continue to experiment.
Yeah, so he's talking about pad placement. You know, move it here,
right.
here. There's no specific way. You just can't get them too close.
And if you have really a hairy hand, you might have to shave that hand.
Yep.
So if you've got a little bit of what's the monster, that the werewolf? So
oh yeah,
a werewolf.
Werewolves of London, that Warren Zevon song that reminds me of.
All right, we're going to show you now, Brad, the exercise. Do you mind taking the pads off here, Brad?
I'll take care of that.
You can go ahead and put those in place. And thanks for pulling my hair off there.
I had a problem.
All right, first, there's 6 exercises. Pretty easy to do, but this is just a great one to do. You can do 5 to 10 repetitions of each one. You got the hand right here. You can do what we call finger abduction, which means you're spreading the fingers apart. Just like that. Do it, like I said, 5 to 10 times. And what we're doing is basically working every joint of the hand. Next one, we do what is called tabletop. Lumbricals, right, Brad?
Reminds me of E.T.
Yeah, so you're going to go like this, make a tabletop, but you're going to do the third one, which is go up to the claw. So tabletop, claw, tabletop, claw. So you're getting 2 done at the same time here. Again, 5 to 10 repetitions. Number 4, you're going to do a full fist curl. So you're going to curl it all the way up as far as you can. Curl it up as far as you can. You're going to work that all the way down. And the next one, we're actually going to work the thumb here a little bit. So the thumb's going to go to each finger. You touch the finger, you open wide. Touch the finger, open wide. Go all the way down. And then you can reverse going backwards.
If your hands are stiff or painful, you can use your other hand to help a little bit.
Yeah, go as far as you can, and if you need assistance, go ahead and do it. That's the exercise, the one they do for you if you've been driving and drinking, right, Brad?
I thought you would know.
Yeah. We're not going to admit to anything. All right, the last one is actually going to take the thumb. This is just really a thumb one, and you're going to take it to the 5th digit. To the base of the 5th digit, like this.
The pinky.
Yeah, the pinky.
Mm-hmm. I can't even get mine there.
Yeah, see, this is a good example. Brad, he's got stiffness there. He's lacking flexion and circumduction of the thumb. He's not got enough. He's going to have to work on that one.
Well, I've got so much muscle in there. Am I hypothenar eminence or?
Yeah, you can.
You
can tell yourself that.
Look at that bulging
muscle bound. Yeah. So that's a great exercise. You can do it a couple times a day. Keeps the hand loose. Prevents it from getting stiff like Brad's.
Well, I can do it with my right hand, but not my left.
Yeah, so you need to work on that.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching.